Here's the truth. Most people quit because it gets hard. But what if I told you that the breakthrough you've been waiting for is just on the other side of that struggle? So if you just stick it through, you can actually finish what you start and prove to yourself what you're really capable of. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, it's Anthony. And today we're going to talk about perseverance, not quitting when it gets tough. You see, I've had a lot of experience in this field, because typically, I'm a quitter. When the going gets tough and things don't work my way, I genuinely just want to give up. And that's what I've done so many times before. So I know, quitting is the easy way out. But I've gotten a lot better, and here's the mindset shift that really got me there. I've always been curious about a lot of different topics, but mainly just on a surface level type of curiosity. So after I've gotten my little fix, or my little sugar rush, then I don't ever feel the need to dive any deeper, which is why I quit on a lot of things. So growing up, I had a lot of different hobbies. I would always tell my parents, and even my friends, that I was always interested in something different, in something new. Whenever I saw something cool or something that I've never seen before, I was immediately intrigued. I wanted to know how it worked. I wanted to dive deeper and become an expert. But after learning how much work it would actually take, I would give up. I would simply just not want to do the work. You see, the interest is always there, but my determination was just never enough for me to push through. But now that I've gotten older, I figured out that the only way that you'll ever be successful is if you don't quit, especially when things start to get tough. And the secret to not quitting is all down to your mental strength. There's no trick or shortcut to getting there. You just have to simply train your mind, which means you can't give up. Now this is a lot easier said than done. Everyone wants to go down the route that's the easiest. Nobody wants to go down the route that's less traveled. Even harder yet, they don't want to go down the route that's non-existent. And those people who do, those are the ones who truly make a difference in the world. These are your people who are setting world records. They're changing fields and industries. They're literally going out and changing the world. And you can be one of those people, as long as you focus on your dream and you keep on going with a determination like no other. And this is hard, don't get me wrong, because even to this day, I still struggle. With everything that's happening in my life, I always want a way out. Take the house that I'm flipping, for example. Now, I've only had this house for about a month and a half, but I've already run into some unforeseen problems, and that's really made me want to quit. And that's why I'm talking about this, because I need a reminder to myself. The dreams that are worth having are all gonna take a lot of work. And now I know myself well enough that I know what the root cause is for me, and that's boredom. See, I get bored very easily. That's why I'm always looking for a new route or a new path to go down. I'm looking for new hobbies, something that I can get really good at really fast, or that's really easy. I don't want to actually put in the work to get really good or perfect a certain thing, when it's just easier to be okay or good enough at a lot of different things. But you see, it's hard to be special when you go down that route, because then you're just like everybody else. But it takes a really special person to be in the top 1%. And you see, I'm talking about this topic because I'm not there yet either. Like I constantly tell myself and everybody else, I'm still learning. And we're all just trying to live this one life that we have as best as we possibly can. Which is why, like any other human, I need a constant reminder to not give up on my dreams and to continue working at it day in and day out. Even when I don't want to. Especially when I don't want to. So yeah, nothing in life is ever easy. But if you put in the work, you'll get there eventually. And the one trick that I've learned that has helped me persevere in my goals through and through, you just gotta get started. Whenever it pops up in your head and you know that you have to do it, just tell yourself that you'll do that one thing for a couple of minutes. And then once you've actually started, you'll find that it's a lot harder to stop. A really good example that I always think of is an alarm clock in the morning. Whenever the alarm clock goes off, you're always tempted to hit the snooze button, which is essentially like you pushing it off and starting at a later time. But now imagine the snooze button doesn't exist, so you can't hit the snooze button. You've just gotta accept your fate. So once that alarm goes off, you just gotta jump out of bed and get to work. So all it really is a mindset shift. And trust me, you're gonna thank yourself later by kicking yourself into gear and getting that one thing that you know that you need to do done. And remember, it's not about how fast you finish, it's about staying in the race. Every small step forward is proof that you're capable of seeing it through. So don't quit now. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. And that's it for me today. Just a little reminder to keep on going and that I'm rooting for you. Peace out.
Look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been